I was broke as shit working in my mom's little bedroom.
And that is because we started with the right business model in the beginning.
Welcome in a day in the life of an 8-figure dropshipper, guys. It's 6 a.m. right now, so I'm tired as shit, but I'm gonna bring you guys along the entire day of an 8-figure dropshipper. Let's go.
I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for.
Just to give you some context, guys, I do dropshipping, but I use the platform Funnelish because that is just the best way to do it. As you can see, last month we did 364k on this single store. So you know that I am a legit, non-bullshitter dropshipper. We also have a US brand, but I'll talk more about that later in the video. It's always really important for me that I wake up as fast as possible. So that is why I went outside immediately to glaze in the sun, which is not even up yet. But right now I'm taking some coconut water because apparently that also helps you wake up a little bit faster. I haven't noticed a difference when doing this whatsoever. Let's do it anyways. What I do now in my usual morning routine, and this is not some bullshit, this is the regular, real deal morning routine of me, a day in the life. I take a book and I read it. So the book that I'm about to read right now, I have no idea what it's about. I don't know more than what the title says. So let's see if this is interesting. I just impulsively bought this on Amazon, and I really think it's important to read books because you can gain a lot of competitive knowledge that way. As you can see, guys, this is where I live. I live in Portugal. I moved here from Belgium last year and it's fucking beautiful here. As you can see, we got the Atlantic Ocean view. Also, guys, if you didn't know yet, I live here with my girlfriend and she has been working on this puzzle for like 2 months. So the table right here is just useless. Now let's take some coffee and get to work. As you can see, these coffee mugs, which actually really funny, were one of the first products that we ever sold with dropshipping. So these were print-on-demand mugs. This was our store name. And then people could upload a picture of their dog. This was my little dog. He's now dead, sadly. Now we would edit out these pictures ourselves in Photoshop, put them on the mug, print them on demand, and send them over to the customers. So yeah, one of the first winning products we ever had. Alright, so let me do a little office tour. This office is actually kind of sick. As you can see, this is the garage. I have my euros here. I have a sauna. I have my desk set up, standing desk, of course a whiteboard. So yeah, that is the office. 4 years ago when I just got started, or about 5 years ago when I just got started with dropshipping, I was broke as shit working in my mom's little bedroom. And I would have never expected to have a Lamborghini in my office. Absolutely didn't even dream of stuff like this, but still I was able to achieve it. So that's crazy. I was very used to sitting behind my computer like 8 hours a day because I was playing so many video games back at the time. It isn't really that much different right now than what it used to be in the past. And I still see business itself as a game, and that is 100% the mindset you should step into business with. Otherwise you're gonna get way too emotional. It is literally a game. So if you come from a gaming background, then business can definitely be for you. If you unfuck your dopamine receptors a little bit in the beginning and you see business itself as a game, it's very addicting and you can make a lot of money. But now I'm gonna do some deep work, guys, for 4.5 hours. And what is deep work? It is just work, but with a fancier term.
I think right now it's time to explain how I actually make my money and how I run my dropshipping businesses. So as you could see this morning, I showed you my dashboard, which was on Funnelish. It's not on Shopify. And the reason we don't use Shopify anymore for that part of the dropshipping business is because Funnelish works just that much better. This is a new store. Let me click refresh again. There you go, so 364k, I think in the past 27 days. And that is just one of the stores that we run. We run this in EU markets and we currently also run a second store in EU markets. So this is our German store. We also have a Dutch store. And what we do essentially on these dropshipping stores, to give you as much context as possible, we run health and beauty products on funnel pages, all right? It's pretty simple. We find health and beauty products on a spy tool or wherever we can find them. We copy them from the United States straight into European markets and we build nice looking funnel pages for them. So that is part one of the dropshipping business, and that part usually generates me about 100 to 150,000 euros in profit per month. And then the second part is the US brand. We do run that on Shopify and Funnelish combined, but I do have the Shopify app for that brand, so I can show you the Shopify revenue. As you can see, in the last 30 days with this US brand, we ran up 378k revenue dollars. So this is in the United States of America. We are in a big decline, as you can see. Usually our revenue is between 400 and 500k per month. We are in a big decline this month because we are facing a lot of creative issues. So when you run a brand, you usually choose for 1 or 2 or maybe 3 products to sell at most, and then you have to stick to those products and keep refreshing creatives. While for our EU dropshipping business, we just cycle through products. So when a product dies, we move on to the next product like this. While for the brand, obviously everything that we do is custom content. The whole process of testing a creative is way slower than the EU stores, and sometimes we have a dip, as you can see. But the reason we have both our EU dropshipping stores and our US brand is because the EU dropshipping stores, they are our cash machine, and the US brand is supposed to be our wealth creation machine. So we're looking to sell that US brand in a couple of years for no lower than $20 to $30 million. We're obviously not there yet whatsoever. We have a long road to go, but we're not looking for big profits on this brand in the meantime. We are making good profits between 25 and 30%, so that's amazing. But we're reinvesting everything back into the brand. While for the EU dropshipping stores, they fund our lifestyles and they just grow our bank accounts. By the way, if you want a full course on how I make my money with these EU dropshipping stores, my profit machine stores, I have a full free course in the description below if you didn't know it already. Also guys, I found this in the store yesterday. So this is a Prime drink from Logan Paul and KSI, and I thought it would be funny to test it out myself. I've never drank it before. Everyone online says that it tastes like cancer. I wouldn't know what cancer tastes like, so let me find out myself. I'm gonna be fair. Prime, first reaction from a European, non-fat American person. So this is the ice pop flavor. I'm scared. Oh, what the fuck? The smell. This tastes like something you would get in a hospital or something. It is, I don't know why, but it literally smells like cancer. Let's see if it tastes the same. All right, it does taste extremely toxic. So this is the worst shit I've ever tasted in my life. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be this shit. It tastes extremely bad, it smells extremely bad. Do not buy this for yourself or for your children. I thought people online were always overreacting, but apparently it is as bad as they say. Now back to business. I'm gonna do some more work, then I'm gonna take you guys for lunch and I'll bring you along. I don't know if you can see it, but it's dirty as fuck. My other dropshipping buddy also pulled up. He just got a new Mercedes E63S.
S63.
Ah, S63, nice.
It's the C.
Ah, it's a C. You don't even know the name of your own car. This is what dropshipping money does to you. You buy stupid cars. Now let's go get some lunch. Alright, we're now back from lunch having my usual cigar routine. What actually got us to start with dropshipping, because as you may or may not know already, this is my girlfriend Doreen, she's my partner in business as well. Yeah, we started together 5 years ago. We found dropshipping by just literally looking online how to make money online on Google. That was the first thing we typed in, and dropshipping was the first thing we clicked on. You also have trading, or you have an agency. With trading, you're not building a business at all. With running an agency, you are building a business, but it is not as scalable. So dropshipping is both extremely scalable and you're actually building a business out of it. So we started with like 2k profit per month for a very long time. Then we got up to 10k profit, then 15k profit per month, and now we're at 1 to 200k profit consistently each and every month with our dropshipping stores, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. And that is because we started with the right business model in the beginning. Start with the right business model from day one, because obviously once you start doing something, you're also going to see results. So you can see results with trading, with an agency, with any other business model. You're then stuck in that business model very often, and it is usually not the best opportunity vehicle to get you to your actual dream number. So keep it in the back of your mind. What are the monetary goals that you have, that you set? So is it 20k per month profit? Is it 100k per month profit? Is it 1 million per month profit? And then look at the business model that you're trying out right now, or that you're dabbling into, and you have to make sure that this is the business model for you for the next 5 years at least, because it usually takes around 2 to 4 years at least to master something. So keep that in mind as well. After this, I'm gonna do some work right now, some more work, and then after this we have our third jiu-jitsu class ever. Found a really cool jiu-jitsu school here in Portugal. It is a lot of fun to learn, and we're gonna go to jiu-jitsu right after this. So first gonna enjoy my cigar, do some more work, and we'll see you at jiu-jitsu.
Life like this is what your life like. Try to live the life right. People really know you push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie.
We're now gonna take the Tesla to Jiu-jitsu. You can see the interior is right now at 50 degrees Celsius, which is insanely hot. Luckily you can just turn on the AC, which is a feature that Urus doesn't have. Urus doesn't even have an app, which is crazy. I really like the Tesla as far as technology goes.
Life like riding on a white bike, feeling like a sight bike, pressing on the gas, supernova for a night.
We got the Tesla actually with our first dropshipping profits. I remember, so we found our first massive winner that we were able to scale to 100k profit in one single month. I remember back then we didn't have any team members. We scaled our first big ass winner to 100k profit, and then immediately after we leased this Tesla. It was my dream car for a very long time, the Tesla. When moving to Portugal, we bought it from the leasing company. So in total we spent about 80k for a Tesla Model 3, which normally costs I think 55k or even less. Complete rip-off, but this baby's worth it.
Conflicted, constricted, restricted myself to grow. The million ways that could have changed me, I wouldn't know, just ran where I was told to go. The me and my growth got started by the ends of every road.
We just finished jiu-jitsu, found a really nice coach in Portugal. The club itself was closed, so we do private one-on-one lessons. And it was in his backyard, but it's a really fun sport. It's like physical chess. Now it is time to go home, make some food. I'm gonna eat some steak, I think, probably, but I'll show you guys what I eat and how I keep my health in check as far as food goes. So for food, I'm gonna have a simple steak, tomato and some mozzarella, and that's literally it. I eat simple, I hate cooking. I don't want my food to take more than 15 minutes to cook because I think it's a big waste of time. But yeah, let's cook up this steak. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. We got steak with some mozzarella, some tomato, some rice. Finish it off with some fresh homegrown basil. This is my meal, plain and simple. So I'm either gonna watch a video of personal brand competitors or I'm gonna watch a brain dead podcast of Theo Von.
I have a really good gaydar.
Really?
Really good.
My uncle used to get the hiccups if somebody was gay around him.
Right, yeah.
So I just finished my dinner and now I'm going to go on a ride with the Lambo. I always do this every single night. I go on a little joyride and I go for a walk somewhere. There's a lot of nice nature places. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, of course. I'll take you guys along. I was thinking a couple of days ago, like, people are actually comfortable with being average. Imagine you drive a car and you don't have the sickest car on the road, while in reality you can, or you're not, you know, the most successful person in your town or in your country even. Like, that's one of my bigger goals. I want to be the most successful person, the youngest billionaire in Belgium. But imagine you don't have that drive. Like, why the fuck do you not have that drive? You only have one fucking life. There's literally one life. There's no respawn button at the end of your life. Obviously, you don't need to be the best in business. You do not need to become a billionaire necessarily, but just be the best in whatever you do and achieve big goals. People are scared of setting goals because there's so many distractions, like social media that gives you fake dopamine, like drinking alcohol, like watching fucking TV, watching other people succeed, and that is absolutely insane. Guys, remember, there is no respawn at the end of your life, so you will either die with an infinite amount of regrets or you will die happy that you actually set massive goals for yourself and that you were able to achieve crazy things and that you pushed yourself and that you pushed for your family, for humanity, whatever it is. Obviously with dropshipping, I'm not changing humanity whatsoever, but I do have bigger goals in the future. I'm going to use my dropshipping capital wisely. Set goals for yourself, do not be a pussy, and be the best person in your circle. Become the best person in your family, the richest person, and all of those things. They're not, it's not like you have a massive crazy ego if you want those things. It is normal. If you've ever played any video game, obviously the goal of the game is to be the best, and the same goes with life. And life is the game that people take the least serious of all the games out there. And obviously this is a crazy fucking car. And this machine screams. Tesla is also extremely fast, but it doesn't scream like this car, so this car is way more fun to drive than the Tesla. I'm not sure if I can put this on YouTube. Absolutely beautiful place. Here is where I always go for a walk. As you can see, we have the sunset. This new store, this is a German store, so we launched this in the beginning of June. As you can see, completely from zero. We went up to 6k immediately, then we had a dip due to a payment processing issue, then we went back up to 30k. So if you guys want to see a case study on this store, please let me know. Going absolutely fucking insane. For a new store, this is really fast. This is not easy, especially with payment processing, and also with just scaling these days in European markets has become a lot harder. So if you want to see a case study on this complete store, guys, let me know in the comments. But now I'm gonna go for a walk, then I'm gonna go to bed. So this is probably the end of the vlog, guys. This was a realistic day in the life. So you see a lot of these fake ass day in the life videos on YouTube where people do all kinds of random shit, but this was the realest day in the life I could have ever recorded. There's, by the way, these people right here in the car staring at me because I'm recording from a Lamborghini purple. Everyone in Portugal, where I live at least, by the way, is poor, and not that I have anything against poor people, but this car gets a lot of views on the road. Anyways, enough rambling. If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe right now.